Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we are playing The Sims, and we're doing a speed build. Um, and I honestly, I haven't played The Sims in a while, so I don't even remember, half of what's in this game. So, I'm building a mid-century modern inspired build because I had been wanting to make one for so long, but I'm so indecisive. So I decided to go with something kind of not outside my comfort zone, but something that I don't usually do because I was not sure what kind of style I wanted to build. But I decided to switch it up um, and kind of give you guys something new because today is actually my 3-year YouTube anniversary, if you want to call it that. Because I actually posted my first video 3 years ago on this day, which is pretty crazy. We've come a long way. I'd like to say that I got taller in that time frame, but who knows? My voice definitely has gotten a little bit deeper. I noticed that. But nothing really has changed. I mean, my personality's the same. But anyway, so yeah, today we're playing The Sims, and I'm building an Oasis Springs, which is honestly my favorite Sims world, or of the base game worlds. But anyway, I think my favorite world overall is Sulani, but anyway, um, so yeah, this build, I honestly kind of just winged it, and I think it came out pretty good. I mean, I didn't really have any reference pictures, I just kind of used my brain. But anyways, so this is Cacti Casa, which I believe is the original name of the lot. But I just thought it was cute, and I decided to make the house green, cactus themed. It's really cute. But anyway, so since it's been, a while since my last video, I feel like I always end up saying that. Oh, I turned it yellow for a minute, but now we're back to green. But anyway, it's been a minute or two since I posted a video. I know I'm changing the subject. Trying to avoid the fact that I haven't posted. But anyway, I guess I should give you guys some, life updates since then. So, my first life update is that I'm taking a summer psychology class, and I am, really overwhelmed. There's so much homework, it's not even funny. So that's part of the reason why I'm not posting, is because I'm either working or doing homework. There's, no in between. There's no time for video games, which is really sad, because I love video games. Or if there is time, I just, don't have the energy to record. So, here we are. But yeah, so anyway, I do enjoy the class. I mean, it's definitely a lot, and there's a lot of things that we talk about that are just over my head, and I'm I don't even know what we're talking about right now, but I'm just gonna pretend that I know. Neurons and transmitters and stuff like that. I have no idea. That is just way too small for me to understand and comprehend. So I just choose not to until I absolutely have to. Which will inevitably come. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, the class is pretty interesting. I mean, we had to learn about, some, crazy stuff about the brain that, was, kind of uncomfortable to, think about. And then we had to, hear about all these people that, experience brain injuries, and I'm I really don't want to be learning about this. But you know what? I guess you kind of have to. So yeah. Anyway, so the outside of the house is actually taking shape. I think it looks really cute. And I chose these, orange flowers to, contrast the green. But I think it looks really nice. And the backyard is more of, a side yard, if that makes sense. So there's, eventually you'll see later, I made, a courtyard instead of a backyard. The layout of this house took me a minute to figure out. But the backyard is essentially the side of the house. Or, the side of the house is essentially the backyard. I don't even know. But, anyway, it could go both ways. But yeah, so anyway. it took me a minute to figure out the layout of this house, but we got it eventually. Um, and I think what was so challenging is, like, obviously the backyard of, like, where I wanted the doorway to be into it, because I, like, wanted to have, like, 3 bedrooms, but I had to, like, figure out how to do that. But it actually came out pretty nice in the end, and the house is, like, a shell, so I figured, like, your Sims could move in and you could put, like, all your furniture in here, because I don't have, like, all the packs, so I kind of just built it um, like a open house almost, and you can just kind of, like, move in, and then you can put in all your own furniture. Because I know some of the packs have, like, really cool, like, mid-century modern inspired furniture, which would, like, match perfectly, but I just gave it, like, some simple, I think I gave it, like, a kitchen, and that was about it, because then I gave up. Um, oh, and I think I gave it, like, a little living room, too. I think I did, like, a sunken living room, which is pretty cool. But, anyway, so my second or third announcement of the day, I don't even know. Too many to count. I'm losing track. But anyway, I'd like to officially announce that I have changed my major in college, which is, like, coming up, which is really scary to think about, and the amount of money that I owe, which is even scarier. But, anyway, regardless, I have officially changed my major to theater, which I'm excited about, but I'm also, like, kind of nervous. In, like, a good way, but, like, also, like, I don't have, like, that much theater experience, so, like, I hope that I don't just, like, I don't know, like, not fit in and, like, fail. But I'm sure that that won't happen, but it's just, like, in the back of my mind. But anyway, so yeah, that is my formal announcement that I am switching majors, because business is honestly, like, just not for me. Like, I love the concept, but, like, some of it's just so boring that, like, I can't imagine myself, like, majoring in it. But anyway, so yeah, we are kind of working on the interior layout, and you can kind of see that I'm, like, kind of finalizing it, and I'm kind of figuring out, like, what I wanted to do for it, and it's looking pretty nice. And then I was like, do I make these windows beige? And then I'm like, well, I can't actually make these windows beige, the smaller ones, so I kept it with the white, which is honestly, like, classy and, like, simple. But those windows, the shorter ones, and then, like, the round ones above the front door, are literally, from Realm of Magic, which is, like, crazy. Speaking of magic and craziness, my, like, third announcement or fourth announcement, I don't even know what number we're on, but at the time of recording this video, yesterday, I literally went to my first concert ever, and it was amazing. I saw Ariana Grande, the Ariana Grande, in concert. It was iconic. It was, like, the most fun. I went with, like, one of my best friends, and we just had a blast. And we took the train, and that was, like, kind of chaotic figuring that out, but it was fun. And it was, like, a little adventure. But it was, like, so much fun. Like, I genuinely... I mean, I'm recording this video, and, like, my voice hurts. But it was just so much fun. I was exhausted afterwards, because I, like, had to drive us to the train station, and then, like, drive back from the train station, but, like, and it was, like, I got home at, like, 1 a.m. yesterday, which is, like, actually technically today, if you think about it, at the time that I'm recording this. That's crazy, but, yeah, I literally didn't fall asleep until, like, 2 a.m., and then I had to wake up at, like, 7:30 for work, which is just lovely. But anyway, so running on, like, 5.5 hours of sleep right now, but, it was amazing. It was an awesome time. I mean, it was fabulous. Like, seeing everyone's outfits and, like, what they wore, like, that was, like, one of my favorite parts. And then just, like, singing and just, like, the community of the concert. Like, I want to go to more concerts now. Like, I wasn't sure if I'd be a concert person, but, like, I literally got on the train and I started looking up, the ticket prices for Doja Cat. Because, like, I want to go. but it was like so much fun, and I want to plan an outfit again because that was also a fun part. But anyway, so yeah, this is like the living room area of the house, which I tried to do like a sunken living room because I feel like that's very mid-century. And I chose yellow because I was gonna do the red, but it kind of looked Christmassy, so I wanted a more like summery desert vibe, and I chose yellow. But the kitchen may be unpopular, but I chose those lime green cabinets because they matched the vibe of a cacti casa, and also I just thought that they looked so ugly that they like looked good, if that makes sense. Like they fit the vibe of like mid-century, but like modern and like I don't know. I'm just saying a whole bunch of nothing. But yeah, so I just kind of like to finish up the inside of the house. I just painted some of the walls and then did the flooring of like what I thought the room would be. And like the plan for what it would eventually be if your Sims move in. So there's like the sunken living room in the back, and then the room that's kind of like in the middle next to the entryway. I'm picturing that that's like a dining room, and then the one in the front with like those big glass windows. I'm thinking that could either be like a library or like a study or like a secondary living room, depending on what your Sims use it for. And then the last addition that I did, of course, is the pool. Because if you're in the desert, you need some sort of like way to cool off. So I figured this backyard was like the perfect size for a giant pool for your Sims to enjoy. And you can have like a pool party. But anyway, this was fun catching you guys up on my life. That's so chaotic. But this build is available on the gallery, and you can download it if you'd like. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.